Hi, HRN listeners. We're celebrating our 15th anniversary, and we have a really fun campaign and an ask for you. This 15th anniversary tour is aiming to bring you closer to unique food and music experiences in some of the most exciting cities in America. All the while, we're raising funds to support our work empowering the next generation of food systems storytellers through our fellowship programs. Here's how it works. Donate to HRN and be entered into a raffle in the city of your choice to win a dinner for two at a noteworthy restaurant and tickets for two to a concert at a prominent local venue. We have incredible partners in New York, Los Angeles, Philadelphia, Nashville, Las Vegas, Charleston, Asheville, and Ardmore, Pennsylvania, who have donated a meal for two and two tickets to a concert of the winner's choice. And all donations help fund our fellowship programs, where we're helping to build essential workforce readiness skills and food system storytelling skills. Check out heritageradionetwork.org/15 to donate and enter to win today. That's heritageradionetwork.org/15. Thank you.
Today's program is brought to you by Cane Vineyard and Winery, a Napa Valley winery committed to respecting the soil and dedicated to the creation of 3 Cabernet blends. For more information, visit cane5.com.
I'm Laura Stanley, host of Inside School Food. You are listening to Heritage Radio Network, broadcasting live from Bushwick, Brooklyn. If you like this program, visit heritageradionetwork.org for thousands more.
This is Cynthia Cherish Malloran, Reverend DJ Cherish the Love, and you are listening to Primary Food on Heritage Radio Network. So before you forget, let me tell you how to reach out to me and get my attention on social media, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook at DJ Cherish the Love, and that's love spelled L-U-V, and hashtag using Primary Food, or heritage_radio, or hashtag RevLove. So welcome to the 3rd season of Primary Food. Wow, 3rd season, that went fast. Thank you. I love that, David. I need that every time. Like when I wake up in the morning even. So what exactly is primary food? I learned this really great concept in nutrition school at IIN, the Institute for Integrative Nutrition, that the food you eat, you know, the stuff we put in our mouths and chew and enjoy, like the pizza in front of us these guys are eating, that we consider secondary food. Primary food is everything else in life that nourishes us before we sit down and eat. And that's stuff like enjoying music, reading a book, hanging out with friends, cooking food, a great job, creative expression, playing games, going to great adventure, exercise, enjoying sweets with one another. And I'm so glad that I learned this because it was the high-quality primary food that I kept in my life while going through chemotherapy last year that kept me happy and healing my cancer. I'm a DJ. People know that. DJing is one of my big primary foods. Happy, happy. So today, we're going to talk about one of my favorite primary foods, and that is enjoying chocolate. And I have some guests on today that know something, or at least love chocolate, know something about chocolate, and we're going to go around and introduce ourselves. But first, if you are listening right now and you're the mother of one of the guests, you can call in live right now or in a few minutes. Call in live. Get a pencil. Give you a second. Got your pencil. Okay. 718-497-2128. Mom, anyone who's listening can call in again. 718.
My mom's going to be so mad I didn't tell her.
718-497-2128. Okay. Now, this show, Primary Food, is produced by Heritage Radio Network, a nonprofit member-supported radio station devoted to all things food. Help keep HRN alive by becoming a member today. Go to heritageradionetwork.org and click on the beating heart to donate. Do it now. I'll give you a chocolate bar or something. I'll love you forever. I promise. And if you do it, they're not going to turn off the lights on us. So please donate. So today we have with us introduce yourselves. We're going to go around like a little round table, starting with
I'm Colleen Grapes, the pastry chef at Oceana.
Colleen Grapes. Nice. Hey.
I'm Ryann Mead. I'm the operations director for Fine and Raw Chocolate. And sorry, Mom, that I didn't tell you. Okay.
And I'm Nicole Horton, and I am a freelance food photographer.
Oh, nice. See, we're all about the food. Now, who here likes chocolate? Just go yay.
Yay.
And in the corner there, silent is my best friend. That's what the distant laughter is. I had to acknowledge. So we're talking about chocolate. I was inspired to do this episode for a couple of reasons. First being Nicole and I, who used to go to high school. So with best friend, we used to all go to the same all-girls Catholic high school.
That's amazing.
Oh, like 20,000 years ago.
Wow. Yeah, let's not mention the year.
Okay, 10,000 years ago. Not so bad. And we just had our reunion at this past weekend's A Second Helping of Life, where we met the awesome Chef Colleen Grapes, who was cooking up sweet stuff with Brenda Blackman.
Oh, she's amazing.
I mean, how awesome. So
That
talk
was
about that
surreal.
for a sec.
She's amazing. We had her last year as well. Not we had her, but she was put with us last year, and we had each other again this year, and we just laughed the entire time, just hysterical, falling over each other practically. It was a lot of fun. She's amazing. She's absolutely amazing.
So A Second Helping of Life is now in its 13th year, I think it is, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me on that. But at least 10 years now. And Share has been around for 40 years. And they've put together this event for fundraising because Share, the organization, supports women who are facing breast cancer and ovarian cancer. And obviously that is very close to my heart. And I love anyone who works towards helping women like that, and that's why Colleen is so awesome. One of the many reasons. So what was
great female chefs there too?
Yes, tell us
fantastic.
about what it was like to be on that side, being one of the chefs and being part of the organization of it, and how that felt.
I think I've been doing it for about 5 years or so
Wow,
now.
props,
I actually
cool.
started with Amanda Freitag.
Oh yeah, cool.
So she asked me to come for 1 year, and I've been doing it ever since, and it's just really amazing. It's just like seeing family again, completely. All of the chefs very much look forward to it year and year and year.
Because you're so busy, it's like you see each other like once a year, maybe, right?
It's true. And that's at great events like that one.
And these were all specifically women chefs in the New York area, or kind
Absolutely.
of tri-state area. Just New York?
I think there may have been one from South Jersey. I'm sorry.
So
I
far
can't
away.
remember.
Yeah, it's so fun.
I was like South Jersey, so far away.
We all went out to eat afterwards, and she works somewhere like down the shore.
That's so far.
Yeah.
So frightening. And what did you prepare? Tell us about your dish.
Oh, this was really inspired by my mother and my grandmother. I knew that it was the anniversary for them, so I was talking to my mom about something special. What should I do? And my mom said something to the effect of a pineapple upside-down cake, which, when Mom makes it, that's all I remember growing up. And macaroni salad I didn't get this summer, but that's okay.
Did you hear that, Mom? If you're listening, which you might be listening. You know the number to call in.
But I did it with some nice lime, macadamia nuts, some coconut sauce, and some candied ginger. Something that hits the soul, something that hits the
It
heart.
hit our soul, didn't it, Nicole?
It did. I think I went back for seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are a few places we went back for seconds and thirds even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot of good food.
No shame. There's no shame. We definitely picked
We were
out.
eating for a good cause.
I say that all the time. I said that this morning with my third breakfast. This is for a really, really good cause. And every year they do this event. Mm-hmm. So, it's interesting because I like to pride myself in feeling like I know everything about New York City and events, and I never heard of this one, so that's why I want to keep talking about it. This is my second week now. I had Beth Kling on, and
I love her.
And I had Angie Marr on
She's
last
amazing.
week, so I want to just keep bringing more awareness to this because it is so special to be able to help women in need for no charge to them.
Women helping women.
Yeah,
It's
and
really
women
nice.
who've gone through it. I'm going to be signing up as a support person myself.
Oh, wow.
I suddenly got all this knowledge. I might as well
fantastic.
share
Hey, Cynthia,
it.
there's a caller on the line.
Oh, really?
Really?
Wow. Well, let's take this caller.
Caller, are you still there?
Hello, caller.
Hello.
Oh, Mom.
Who is this? This is Cynthia.
Grapes. I'm Colleen Grapes' mom.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Colleen Grapes' mom.
She only calls me my full name when I'm in trouble. Wait till she says Colleen Marie, then it's all over.
I think,
go.
is this a conversation about macaroni?
That's right. She was complaining I didn't make her macaroni salad this summer. It's warm enough now. We still do that.
I love you and I love technology.
Yeah.
All I have to say. Colleen Grapes is turning grape colored.
My dad's probably laughing in the background.
Thank you for calling in. Do you have any questions or anything you want to say?
Thanks.
She's just laughing.
Actually, the only thing I need to say is we're very proud of Colleen and all she does to help the SHARE program and all the other charities that she helps out. And she's very dedicated to putting herself out there and what she does to benefit others.
Ma, you're going to make me cry.
I know.
Oh my goodness, that was the most special thing that has happened on my show ever. Are you proud of me too? Silence.
Is she still there?
I think your mom hung up. She's like,
we all are.
she's like, I just want to talk about my daughter. Click. Wow. Okay, well, call back if you have one more.
Something will come up.
That was amazing. This system works, David. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you very well.
Oh, she's still here. Well, Mom, feel free to stay on. We've got also with us Ryann Mead from Fine and Raw.
Hey.
Tell us about your chocolate factory.
Oh my God, it's the best. So Fine and Raw started in 2008. The owner, he used to be a finance guy, and he was like, that's not for me. And he had a lifelong obsession with chocolate and started making batches of raw chocolate with no dairy or any refined sugars, and it was kind of magical. And basically, he started it really grassroots with his friends in like an artist loft in Williamsburg, and it grew. And then 4 years ago, he decided to open up a full-fledged factory in Bushwick, and that's when I came on board, and I have dedicated the last 4 years of my life to chocolate.
Yes.
I love it. Yeah.
I love someone saying, I've dedicated the last 4 years of my life to chocolate.
Yeah, for real.
How rewarding has it been?
Unbelievable. I mean, I've learned, first of all, I'm getting high on chocolate literally all day long because I breathe in chocolate fumes. So my antioxidant count is through the roof.
Let's not call it fumes. It sounds so negative.
You're right.
Let's call it
perfume.
Or
aroma.
Chocolate perfumes.
The aromas
chocolate
and
bouquets.
the sensual smoke. and oh my goodness, it's so funny.
Now, when I DJ'd at the
yes.
Chocolate Factory this past December.
That was I think you're my favorite DJ we've ever had there.
Yes, I
We've
love
had
to hear
many.
that.
Yeah, but you're the only chocolate factory that has a disco ball. That's fantastic.
Two disco balls.
Two disco balls.
It has 2 balls.
No, it's a really unique place. I mean, I don't know.
You have to visit it.
Yeah, you got to come see it. It's amazing. It's like a 2,500 square foot facility, and we actually make all of it from bean to bar in like live action, and so you can, and all of the departments have windows surrounding them, so you can really see it. And anybody there, anytime, will walk you through the process. It's fantastic.
It is a chocolate factory. You can look at my Instagram at DJ Cherish Love for a couple of pictures of the DJ booth that says the chocolate factory underneath it.
Yeah.
All my friends are like super jealous, which I love.
She tore it up. It was amazing. That was a really good event too. In general, it was for Lady Boss, which was great. I got connected to that through Erin Fairbanks and Ellie Truesdale.
We love you, Erin. I know you're listening.
We love you, Erin. Erin's a badass.
Oh
my God. So, I mean,
Erin is so badass, she looks at chocolate and it melts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she melts chocolate. Yeah, who needs machines? No, she's amazing. So the company's great. Come check it out. I could talk endlessly about what we do and the science of it and everything, but it's good. So thanks for having me. Yeah,
I was DJing and being like, I can't think because my head is spinning from all the amazing chocolate smells. It was incredible, and I didn't shower when I got home.
No, I know. It smells really good. It's like,
smells amazing.
I've worked in a lot of food businesses over the years, and usually you go home and you don't smell so great. So I mean, or you
wants to sit next to the guy who's doing fish all night.
I mean, and I feel for that.
Like,
the fry station stuff. My brother used to work at a fry station, and he'd come
Not
home,
even
and I was like,
donuts?
"Get out of here!"
Get out of
donuts
here.
are like,
Okay.
yeah.
Poor donuts.
Chocolate's
Fry
pretty good.
station people listening. I have like 7 million listeners. They're all like, crying about like you bashing the fry people.
I love. Who doesn't love fried
I'd be a
food?
lot thinner if I didn't.
Wait, do you own a fry daddy at home?
No.
that's dangerous.
I don't have a lot of food in my house specifically for that reason because I don't get home until
Right.
1 o'clock in the morning.
I will say this though. Fun fact: if you ever do work with chocolate from the bean, in the winter you go home and you kind of smell like feet. Actually,
Oh, because it's fermented.
because it's fermented. Not to like ruin the dream, but I mean, it smells good while you're there, and then it turns a corner like 3 months out of the year because you go onto the train. You're like, oh man, okay, and then but it's hard to say if you're very sensitive to it or not. Anyway, sorry.
I am
It still
so
is really
glad
good.
this episode is not live. Yeah, right? We can edit that.
No, it's just funny. Anyway, sorry.
Nicole Horton, do you like chocolate?
I do.
Tell us about your love affair with chocolate, our food friend.
I mean, one of my earliest chocolate memories is actually having to sell those bars for school. Like I went to
just
Catholic
have bad
school,
goosebumps.
and we always had those.
World's
kids
finest?
had to, the world's finest with the almonds in it. And I remember standing outside the Bedford Avenue subway station because yes, I grew up in Williamsburg. I'm one of those original people.
Great.
And I would stand there right around rush hour and sell a ton, and always get like that top prize. at
You
school.
were that kid.
I was that kid.
Did you win those things like the Weeples and the prizes
The Weeples, but the
Hated
prizes
you.
always kind of sucked. I mean, based on the amount, you probably raise like thousands of dollars and you get like a Cabbage Patch Kid in return. But at the time I was winning, and that's all that mattered.
So that's just like a bad childhood thing for me because I could never sell, and my mom would just end up buying $20 box for it, and then I'd be like, well, I got the minimum. And then the part 2 nightmare is I didn't get a real life, like a real branded Cabbage Patch doll. I got a Garden Girl.
Oh, God.
I seriously remember like a knockoff.
Garden Girl.
Garden Girl. And I remember pulling her, because the signature should have been on the butt. I pulled the pants down and I was like, there's no signature.
Oh no.
And the label said Garden Girl.
Oh man.
I'm so bummed out now. I need some chocolate.
Yeah.
So thank you for being here and talking about chocolate with me. We're going to talk about different types of chocolate, why we like it, what it does for us, and so on. And I think the person in the room here that likes chocolate the most is probably Colleen, being that she has it permanently attached to her. Colleen has a pretty badass chocolate tattoo.
I have 2 of them. I have
2 of them.
This one I had gotten. It's the chemical compound for chocolate.
Speaking to the mic,
Very
tell us that. The chemical compound for chocolate tattoo.
theobromine.
Yeah.
That's what makes chocolate. So I got this one after 3 Frank Booney reviews and didn't get killed. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go get myself a tattoo.
Yes, girl.
That's impressive.
High five to that. Nice.
And then this one I love. It's the Mayan god of chocolate. And they don't know what his name is because it's all in the codex, so I just call him Theo.
Theo. So this one's theobromine, and that one's like
this is
Theo Huxtable. That's awesome.
These are porcelana cocoa beans, which
I
are the most
love
expensive.
that. That is so beautiful. I am in the market to getting a whole lot of tattoos since my double mastectomy, and I think it's going to be some food and music stuff.
That's awesome.
But I think I'm going to source my friends who are creative and like draw little pieces of it and
that's
just
a
kind of
great
like
idea.
mix things. So you better stay friends with me.
Absolutely.
So about chocolate. So why did you get these pieces on you?
I guess for me, when you think of dessert, something that really goes back centuries and has had such an influence on societies, to me that's chocolate, or the cacao from starting in Mexico. And I think that there's just such a romance with it, and there's such a love affair with it, and it's shrouded in mystery. This thing that came from the jungles, was revered and as an elixir and currency.
Currency. Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
So people use that as currency? That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah. It's sort of
Bribe
still
you.
used that way.
Bribe you.
In my life. Yeah, exactly.
Actually, here's a story. Speaking of currency and bribes, when I was going through chemotherapy, our favorite Erin Fairbanks came over to my studio as I was, almost bald and like shriveled up from chemotherapy. And she's like, She comes over with a Heritage Network T-shirt and 2 bars of Fine and Raw and says, "Would you like a show?"
That's fantastic.
How about that? So
I
currency.
love that story.
I love that story.
That's amazing.
I made it up. No. That's a true story. No, that's 100%.
Back up, yeah.
That's why I love you, Erin. I know you're listening. That's a true story, and that's why I'm here.
That's so
nice. Yeah.
special.
Yeah,
Yeah,
super
you
sweet.
get a higher
gosh.
compliment than that.
I mean, you can't.
Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
I know, me too. That really like hit me. Yeah.
Because it's your chocolate.
I mean, yeah. Nice gesture, and just that's huge. Yeah.
I don't know anybody that doesn't like chocolate.
I don't either.
The population of the
Why would
earth.
we be friends with them?
I don't know anyone. I have unfriended them.
Like yeah.
The population of the earth is 7,404,976. No, that's wrong. 7. How many commas is this?
Round up.
7.
Yeah, round up.
7,404,976,783 people, and I bet most of them like chocolate.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a lot of business. So the chocolate business, what is that like?
Really fun. It's
Are there times of the
interesting.
year that are really more chocolate?
Yeah.
Aside from the holidays, I guess.
Yeah, it's definitely a seasonal product. So like when I first started, really we had bars and confections primarily for sale, and really we see a lull in the summer months, and we're still, we would still be doing fine, but then the winter comes and it's all holiday gifting, and I think also there's just a sensibility of chocolate melts, so you don't buy it as much in the summer. That's actually changing. At least for us, we're as busy, as we grow, we tend to be as busy as we were the previous winter in the next summer. Hopefully that continues. But it is a seasonal item, and that's really fun because you get to live within seasons, which is something I like. I used to farm, so that's fun for me.
Oh, wow.
So we definitely get busier in the winter, but then we started developing a couple of spreads. A chocolate hazelnut butter, so think Nutella, but better, and a coconut dulce de leche sauce, and so that's been helpful to supplement. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah,
that
we
would
should
have
talk.
Done good on my my pineapple upside down for sure.
Yeah.
That would have been nice.
It's
on
like
that.
you're flirting with me.
Hey, girl.
It's like you can spreads and Nutella.
Yeah, like think Nutella.
Did I see
Put it
ice
on
cream
an
on the menu
apple.
there?
That's right. There is
Did I see ice
Yes,
cream
you
on the menu?
did. Yes. So one of the really fun benefits of this company, or like working there, is we're always experimenting, and we're all just foodies, really. So we really wanted to make some milkshakes because we don't see too many of them around, like this part of the neighborhood. And so we started this little project we call Milk Pill so that we could actually have dairy involved because we don't normally do that. And we also make a dairy-free ice cream, by the way. But yeah, we do these like decadent, delicious shakes. And we actually did an experiment with Blue Marble recently. They used that chocolate hazelnut butter and made an ice cream for us with their sweet cream vanilla ice cream. It's really cool.
Love ice
That's
cream.
awesome.
I do too. Our shakes are dope. Yeah, they're really good.
Your hot chocolate. Let's talk about the hot chocolate for a second.
That is out of control. So that's that's a nice example of keeping it simple, but making it really decadent and amazing. So we use a melted 70% dark chocolate blend, and literally ladle like melted chocolate into steamed milk, and we have this way of doing
Colleen
it.
just snorted.
Yeah.
I like want background like 70s music while you're saying
It's
this.
like
What are you talking about?
and I'm like in whipped cream. No,
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah, come get it. Anyway. Oh my god! So actually, one time, Bon Appetit magazine came and took a picture of us ladling it in. So it's on the internet somewhere. But
It's really
that's a great
That's
photo.
awesome.
I had it once.
Yeah, how long did it take you to drink it? I'm always curious because
I
some
have
people
to
like they don't think before they sip.
I didn't drink it. I ate it.
Yeah, you eat it.
It's so thick and like it was like, what oh my god! And then I couldn't think, and I was like, oh,
Pure bliss.
oh my god, my head is spinning. It's amazing and so rich. I mean, we were just at the factory at Fine and Raw, and we just got the tour. Those melting spinner thingy things.
The grinders.
The grinders.
Yeah.
It's just like you just kind of want to dive in.
Yeah, adults get, I think, kids get really mesmerized by the machines, but adults will spend like multiple minutes, like staring at it. I think it gives
that.
you a nostalgic feeling.
Yeah, I think everyone was taking video
great.
of it and staring into it.
Yeah.
Who do you
super
think
cool.
likes chocolate more, adults or kids?
Wow. That's a really good question. I think kids express the liking more, really, but I think everyone likes equally.
Oh,
That's my theory. I don't know.
so fair. I want a drama and controversy there.
Except for when, well, like, okay, so one of my favorite parts of the job is watching people eat chocolate. That sounds super creepy, but it's amazing. Like, they'll do a full 180.
That 70s music again.
I know. Oh my god, listen to me. This is bad. This is like turning a corner. But anyway, so as soon, they'll be in whatever normal, like, I have a life, I have to pay bills, like, face on there, and they'll come in and they're just like eat chocolate. And then it's just like whole other body language, like whole other expression, and they're just suddenly like, oh my god, and they like run around a lot of the time, like the factory, like, can I look back there? I'm like, yeah, girl, get it, like, do what you gotta do. And then it's very therapeutic. So people,
We got some sexy music now.
oh my god, it's so ridiculous.
Chocolate, baby, keep talking. Can I lick the floor?
My coworkers are gonna give me so much shit. Anyway,
Daniel, you can call it.
Daniel's like, Ryan, you need to tone it down. No, if anything, he'd like add to this. He's ridiculous. So anyway, no. All right, I digress. Kids, they all like it the same.
But, I think adults appreciate it better because their palates are more developed. So they
Fair.
can appreciate the nuances and taste where, kids are going to be equally happy if you give them Godiva or you give them like
No, they won't.
M&Ms.
Kids are going to freak if you give them Godiva.
No,
right?
I don't
not
think they would
Nestle.
realize the difference. I don't
Kids
know.
are all different. I mean, I don't know. I brought my cousin. I decided to try to give them the Mesquite bar, which is our only sugarless bar, on a s'more just to see.
What did they
and my
do?
like really little cousin was like, no, but the other ones were like pretty into it. And then the other day, this like kids group came, and this girl she couldn't have been more than 11, and she was like, a connoisseur. She was just like, I really like adventurous chocolate, so I'm going to try the matcha, but I also like the classics, so I want sea salt. And so she, but I think it's like that was like a rare like knowledge base. But I think you're right.
That's very rare.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a scenario.
Yeah.
Okay, imagine you're a kid again, and it's Halloween. Oh God. And you have chocolates in your little pumpkin. Do you have Special Darks or Nestle? Which one are you eating?
As a kid, I don't want to say.
I think I know what your answer is. Spare yourself.
Yeah.
I guess Nestle.
I think the Special Dark.
Oh, that's why she's the
Special
executive
child.
pastry chef.
Yes.
Me, both.
Yeah. Say, actually,
That was a trick question. I know BFF in the corner there. I think the answer is Special Dark, right? So we're going to go to a quick little break, and then we're going to continue our conversation on chocolate.
I was alone one night when I was awoken by your blinding light. You appeared in front of me. That's when I slipped into the mystery.
This is Chris Howell from Cane Vineyard and Winery, calling in from Spring Mountain above the Napa Valley. Thank you for listening to this show. In our industrial world of highly processed food and wine, we support the values of Heritage Radio Network. All of us at Cane encourage you to seek out individuality and beauty in everything you eat and drink. To learn more about us, go to cane5.com.
I'll just have to close my eyes and pass the time.
Welcome back. You are listening to Primary Food, and I've got today with me Chef Colleen Grapes, Ryann Mead from Fine and Raw, Nicole Horton, food photographer, and my BFF in the corner. Everyone, what? We're talking about chocolate, and we had Colleen's mom on the phone, too. I don't think she's on still, but... So, part two of why I was inspired to talk about chocolate so much is a friend of mine, Daryl, left a really fun voicemail about chocolate. We were just, discussing. So we're going to take apart his voicemail and we're going to comment on it. Here's a piece of it.
There is nothing better than a friend unless it is a friend with chocolate.
True or false?
True.
Colleen's losing her voice. She's like, true. Spando ballet, true.
Oh, God, that's Scritti Politti.
Oh, we're going to have to talk about Scritti Politti. This one has awesome music taste, by the way. So, yes, a friend with chocolate. If you're having a fight with me and you want to make up with me, chocolate and cash. I'm not saying chocolate is cash. I'm saying chocolate and cash.
I think for me it'd be chocolate and bacon.
Oh, girl, that's another episode. How dare you?
Chocolate might be currency in some places.
That's what David's saying. That's David's way of saying bribe me.
Yeah.
That was his secret way.
It might be considered currency by some people.
Named David.
Hi, I'm David. I accept chocolate.
No. It's chocolate and cash.
And cash.
Actually, from now on,
I accept chocolate.
That's what happens after you drink that hot chocolate.
That's so true.
Man, that was delicious.
Colleen, man, your voice. Let me tell you.
I think I need a nap now.
That was us after Share. So DJ clients, I accept chocolate and cash, equal amounts in value. All right, Daryl's next little soundbite for us.
Never underestimate the power of chocolate.
Ah.
Very true.
True.
Very, very
The power
true,
of chocolate. How powerful is chocolate?
Mighty powerful.
Yeah.
Mighty powerful. Mighty powerful.
Gives off the same as endorphins.
It's got,
You're having sex.
Yeah.
You said sex. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, it's so...
Your mom's listening.
I tried to use a different word.
Definitely
I'm here via
lubricant.
Immaculate Conception, so.
Here, finally, we met you. Oh my God.
How powerful is chocolate, Nicole?
Oh, it sends me into a daze. I can't think straight.
Ah.
I mean, it does have a lot of tryptophan in it, and that's
So what is the science here? Let's
Right.
talk let's talk science.
science.
I was like chemistry,
Yeah.
like biology. No, let's talk chemistry.
Well, yeah, chemistry, biology. I mean, whoever wants to jump in, I guess. But
both of you can fight.
Yeah,
over it.
exactly. Yeah, well,
my tattoo says.
Yeah, I heard that. Right. Yeah. Yes. Cacao is the highest source of antioxidants known, and antioxidants are kind of complicated, but basically. Should I? Yeah.
Teach us some.
Geek out.
We have our molecules, and if they're exposed to like toxins or pollutants, like an electron will be lost, and it's considered a broken molecule or a free radical.
And chocolate will fix your brokenness.
It will, exactly. And so antioxidants literally give it back an electron,
tattoo.
and so
Really?
it's very powerful and healing, and just and antioxidants just essentially prevent disease. So it's very helpful to prevent disease. And
I love that.
Yeah, and it literally lifts you too because of the tryptophan, which is the precursor to both serotonin and melatonin, which you need in equal measure. But that's why you feel high when you eat chocolate. And then there's, vitamins
Amazing.
A, B, D. Yeah, it's amazing.
Hey, Cynthia, we've got another caller on the line.
Oh, who could that be? Caller, hello.
Hey, this is Uncle Dude.
Oh my God. You're in Georgia.
Hi, Uncle Dude.
Hi, Uncle Joe.
And I was surprised to hear Colleen talk about chocolate as currency.
Oh.
But when she was down here, we went and visited a friend of mine who has a gourmet shop.
Yes.
And what they do is they produce a really nice product. They charge heavily for it. They take the profit and they feed kids who are down and out. But not only chocolate, but through the local food bank they feed kids. So you buy a chocolate bar, you feed a kid a meal.
See, chocolate all the way around.
That's so beautiful. Thank you, Uncle. Colleen Grapes, this is your life. Thank you so much. That is so sweet.
Bye, Uncle Joe.
Take care, kid.
Someone has family that loves her madly. I love it. From Georgia. Bye.
Bye.
What is the difference between cacao and cocoa?
It's You would probably even know it's better than I straight off the top of your head.
It's
one is the cocoa mass, and the other one's like the cocoa butter, which then we get into white chocolate.
Yes.
Wait. I'm going to talk about that in a second.
I also really want to know more about your tattoo. Anyway, sorry, I really do. I've never seen that. What is this?
The chemical compound for chocolate.
Oh, okay.
So like
Very cool.
like water is H2O. This is for theobromine.
Okay. I've never seen that. That's super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna finish the next little bit here from our friend Daryl.
How do you like your chocolate?
How do you like your chocolate?
In my mouth.
She wins. Moving on. Nicole, how do you like your chocolate?
I like it in all different ways. I like it mixed with something savory. Like I had a foie gras terrine. It was like a foie gras creme brulee almost with chocolate, dark chocolate threaded through it.
What?
And
I don't even understand
amazing.
Where?
At 11 Madison Park. This was like years ago.
Oh.
So good.
Grapes. With a name like Grapes, of course you're working in pastry. It makes sense. I love that. How do you like your chocolate?
I like the whole range. I like white chocolate. I like dark chocolate. I like when it has bits of tangy fruit in it. I like when there's a crunch, salty, caramely. But I don't like chocolate ice cream. And I love hot chocolate, and I will eat chocolate.
You're fired.
Fair enough. But there are many shades to chocolate.
Yes.
So that,
That kind of is like the next part of this statement here. Well, I like mine 6'4". Anyway.
What is your favorite?
Where's the dinger?
That's what she said.
Thank you, David. Right, next bit. That was a good one.
That's what we do in the kitchen all day. It's all 5th grade humor and fart jokes in the kitchen. And my sous chef and I
this
all
is
day.
at least 7th grade. This is at least 7th grade. This is at least middle school. Come on. All right, next bit.
What is your favorite shade of chocolate? Milk chocolate? White chocolate? Dark chocolate? Chocolate with a little cream? Chocolate with a caramel streak?
I'm not going to say white chocolate.
Yeah, no.
I like white chocolate.
Because it's not chocolate.
Right,
Exactly.
yeah.
See, David's already getting angry.
I've got feelings about this.
This could be a whole show. Yeah.
Let's talk about white chocolate for a second.
Yeah, okay.
Should white chocolate even be called chocolate? And what should it be called then if not? Because actually, I know it pisses people off, but hey, I used to like that white Nestle bar, and a Lindt white chocolate ball thingy is kind of a yummy. I was going to say something dirty, but yummy. So, love white chocolate, hate white chocolate. Nicole?
I'm in the middle.
Okay. Ryan?
Take it or leave it. I don't really like it, but it's not. We have a white chocolate bar, but we call it white candies for this reason.
There you go,
and it's
white
like
candy.
Funny. So it's like, because it's not really chocolate. It's a candy.
Controversial.
It's a candy.
So controversial.
But at the same time, it does have cacao butter. So it's like
Best friend, yes or no? Like white chocolate? No, she's shaking her head no.
But when you're using it in a restaurant, you still need to temper as you would a chocolate. So that's where my head kind of is like, well,
I think when you cook with it, it's
right.
delicious. I think if you add it into a recipe, but I think on its own, for me, I'm not interested. But if it were a part of a dessert, and especially one of yours, I would be like,
no, not saying why you don't like.
Yeah.
I'm saying that as opposed to being a chocolate or not a chocolate.
Right.
Like being a pastry chef, we just use white chocolate as we would any other chocolate as far as tempering it and stuff like that. So that's why we just say chocolate.
Oh,
What
God, I love
is
that. Oh, that's
white?
a cool aspect. Yeah.
What is white chocolate exactly? Chocolate without the brown stuff?
It's essentially it's a cacao butter and sugar mostly. So and milk, yeah, and milk usually. So,
I mean, it
so
is
it's missing
delicious.
the chocolate part. Like it's missing like the bean.
I mean, if I was
Right.
depressed
The
and down and
Theo
out, I would eat it. Still.
Right.
It's missing Theo.
It's missing Theo. It's missing Theo. You could not, no currency here, but it does have derivatives of it. So the cacao butter is involved.
I mean, I'm so psyched that Daryl left me this voicemail. So in my response, I mixed him up a little bit of something. You guys can listen and laugh along.
There is nothing better than a friend unless it is a friend with chocolate. Chocolate, 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 chocolate. It's chocolate. Chocolate, 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 chocolate. How do you like your chocolate? How do you like your chocolate?
Amazing.
What is your favorite?
This as my ringtone.
Yeah.
What is your favorite? What is your favorite shade of chocolate?
And my hands were sticky and greasy as I was.
That is so much fun.
Milk chocolate, white chocolate, dark chocolate,
This should be on circulation.
chocolate with a little cream. Chocolate with a caramel. Chocolate thunder.
Chocolate thunder. Chocolate thunder. Daryl, thank you for leaving that voicemail. You informed an entire
There
show.
is nothing better than a friend.
That's
It is
right.
a friend with chocolate.
Truth. That informed the entire episode. That's the truth right there. And believe it or not, like we have like a minute or two left. So final seconds, thoughts on chocolate. Colleen.
Oh, this is quick. It's amazing. It's that time of the year again to just start to fill up on chocolate and celebrate.
Always.
Yeah, what she
Ryan.
said. Yes.
I don't think there's ever a bad time to eat chocolate.
And
Yeah.
remember, everyone, chocolate and cash.
Yes.
Chocolate and cash for me. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Colleen, Ryan, Nicole, and BFF in the corner who's being quiet. You have been listening to Primary Food. Primary Food is produced by Heritage Radio Network, a nonprofit member-supported radio station devoted to all things food and chocolate. Help keep HRN alive by becoming a member today. Go to heritageradionetwork.org and click on My Beating Heart in the corner to donate. Thank you so much for listening to Primary Food. Come back soon.
Thanks for listening to this program on heritageradionetwork.org. You can find all of our archived programs on our website or as podcasts in the iTunes Store by searching Heritage Radio Network. You can like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at @heritage_radio. You can email us questions at any time at info@heritageradionetwork.org. Heritage Radio Network is a nonprofit organization. To donate and become a member, visit our website today. Thanks for listening.
Hey there, I'm Lee Ullman here with some big news from the National Young Farmers Coalition. We're partnering with Heritage Radio Network on a special season of The Farm Report. It's all about what's happening with the Farm Bill and how it impacts farmers and eaters.
I am growing diversified vegetables on land that's been in our family for 150 years.
And so with the pandemic, gentrification, property values going up, we had to sell the land and we lost it.
Join us as we uncover the untold stories behind this massive piece of legislation that shapes how we grow our food, what we eat, and so much more.
The problems we have had, those are things that come from earlier Farm Bill and USDA policy, right? Like Earl Butts, get big or get out.
You know, it's my responsibility to know not only what I'm eating, but then like how that all came to be. And realize like, wow, like this piece of legislation, all this money, like it's technically something that I support as a taxpayer.
While Congress debates the next Farm Bill, this is not just an invitation to listen. It's a call to action. Be part of the conversation. Subscribe to the Farm Report on Heritage Radio Network, wherever you listen to podcasts.